Hey guys, welcome to the Valencia guide tour. Sorry this took so long, but anyways, here we are now. And first off, just run yourself to Valencia. You probably want to bring an alt here. Things I highly suggest is that if you don't do the Valencia guide, doing the storyline grants a lot more CP. You get also like 20 mil items at the end of it kind of thing, like the awakened weapon crystals. And a lot of other goodies and a quest ring or whatever at the end, which is good for backups. So if you don't want to do the daily CP route here, I highly suggest doing the main storyline, although that requires a character to be actually relatively high level and geared as well. Otherwise you should probably get a friend to try and carry you through it, as the quests are kind of like all over the place and some of the monsters are hard as a new character or an alt or whatever that you don't have geared up. But for the sake of the route, I'm going to start here, just at the very western entrance of Valencia. There is one quest at Sanguine Bazaar that's just carry something at the top for weight across a bridge over here somewhere, right at the top where the storage keeper used to be. There's also a number of quests by Gaha's bandits that as you head out, there'll be daily quests there as well. Those I don't do generally because it's out of the way, and the other one at Sanguine is just very short and not really worth mentioning because it's one quest. Also, if you come to the Valencia, there's also Arahaza daily quests around here, or weekly quests. Those are also good for obtaining like cooking tools and things, or ores, or just EXP in general. I have this alt parked here because also sometimes once a week or whatever, I also go to the shore here to fish overnight if my main is somewhere else. So hopefully you have an alt parked here. If not, that's okay. These quests are only available up until 350 CP, so you can only do it up until 350 and then they disappear. So I'm Kyrandis and we'll get started now. So the first thing here from the stable keeper is daily must-have for desert travelers. Grab this. And then deliver camel feed. You might not want to do the manure delivery because that one requires you to send about 3 of these carts in the back over here to another NPC, and it's very tiresome and it's not really worth the time. You can do it however if you want, if you're waiting for something. Valencia is also good for basically fish delivery and stuff as well, Imperial. So if you're waiting on cooldown, this is like something you can do on the side, which is what I do. And also the other quest here is grab daily for the desert travelers. It'll ask you to guide one of these camels with you, so tell it to follow you. Grab one of these carts and it'll ask you to start moving towards the direction where you need to bring both of these anyways. And because the camel rider moves so slow, you might as well grab this cart as well and move forwards with it. So I'm just gonna quickly walk over there now, which is gonna take forever. Alright, and here I am at the NPC. That took about 2 minutes or so. It was pretty slow, but park it by around this plant here. Sometimes I don't know why he won't accept the cart even though I've brought it here, which is really weird. You might have to move it a little bit more, which is really strange. Take the damn cart. Okay, there we go. It's 150 CP for that. This camel rider needs to go to this character here. Daily for desert travelers. This camel moves really slow. If you want to kind of auto path it there, just crouch and just press T, and then you can slowly walk there as slow as a camel goes, literally, and then just come back in like a few minutes. It's very, very slow. Oh, it's so slow. But once you do that, you start running through this area right here, this hallway here. You can pick up another 2 quests here. There's this one here from the jeweler Yara to find the naughty prince. This one's actually just pretty easy. If you have quests, NPCs highlighted for quests, the correct animal will be flashing blue for this. So this suspicious rat is not the one here. So there's 3 other locations that he could be at. Also pick up the cron quest from the bookseller here as well. You might need knowledge in order for this quest to show up, so 200 amity. In order for him to give that to you daily, and it might require some other prerequisites as well, but that'll be towards the north as you head towards Ancado Harbor later on, but that'll be much later. But for now, I'm just gonna take this camel with me. I've also noticed that there's also a time limit apparently on the camel before they actually disappear from following you, which is also really weird. I don't exactly know how long it is, but it is like I think 5 minutes or something. So we're closing in on that time frame. Ugh. Generally, Valencia, though, does give the most amount of CP for the entire world compared to the other regions and the other routes for pretty much the least amount of, like, consolidated area. Okay, so that's another one done. Make sure when you're here from the material vendor, pick up one empty bottle if you haven't, or if you don't have one in your inventory yet. Generally take coconuts because those are harder to get. Once you hand that in, Nurasabi, Alom here should have another daily quest for you, which will also be involved with the bottle of empty bottle. So that will, you can get those two quests all done together. Make sure you also have some star anise either on inventory or storage. Okay, so splash some water on random NPC that's sitting around in this area generally. Once you have that, you can head up to this area over here. Forgot where the there's also, you can pretty much follow all of these ones right here in the recurring in the Valencia capital contribution. I do pretty much all of them, but this is basically the route I take right now. It might have been better for me to actually go up this way before handing in the camel and to walk it all the way over, but it's a bit of a detour, and the camel might unleash by the time you get to the proper NPC. So, head up here. Okay, so this one is really easy. You want to grab this one as well. Might as well check this cat if this is suspicious. Nope, that's not the one. So there's only 2 locations left on this channel to check which NPC might be for that quest, which is somewhat RNG based. So you grab this box and you just walk it all the way over here. So you're heading back in that same direction anyways. You'll probably need to head back in this direction later anyways as well. I believe there's a... Oh wait, no, before I grab this. Okay, so before you grab that, it's actually better to do these ones up here first. Okay, so you run up this... You have your Imperial Delivery NPCs over here. And if you have the Starlit Lily, there's one right here that spawns, and the other one is behind the castle. I'm going to head up here. You talk to this guy. This guy has another daily quest that's not on the list, actually. Oh, well, it is on the list. It says daily there. So you just run into this building, and then you turn right over here, go up the stairs, go up around here. It's always a dude just creepily staring at the princess over here. Trip him, and that one's done. And that's 150 CP right there. Very easy. Very quick. Very quick. Okay, so you hand this in. Oh, that's 200 CP actually. That's actually quite a lot. Holy shit. Okay, so the Queen's Dearest Flower. So it's over in that direction over there. So you want to just take over this bridge. You want to jump down here. There's another NPC you need to talk to just about here over. It's the guild manager NPC. There she is. Jump down here. Pick it up. This is to do with later. You gotta walk up that direction anyways. And then go inside here, jump down, talk to this guy. And then you gotta go back to the palace and grab that flower that was on the way there. It's only available throughout certain times of the day. It's not always there. So just hold the quest anyways, just in case you happen to come across it. I don't remember the time frame. It's generally in the mornings of the game server time. So anywhere, I think it's like 5 AM to 12 PM. Because right now the flower is there and there's about 3 minutes left. And hopefully I can finish this. I believe it's right here. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, so that one's done. Okay, so talk to the NPC in here, get that quest completed. So you have to talk to the princess for that quest. And that's another 200 CP EXP, very easily done. then finally go and grab that crate earlier. Hopefully, if it's still on the road, then I can pick it up. If not, I'll have to go all the way back. Okay. Hey, it's gone. Okay, so I gotta just go all the way back, pick up this crate, take it all the way to the other NPC on the other side, over there. So once I grab that crate, you'll notice this elephant icon's here now, and then there's also these two icons here. These quests can be done back to back. It's basically gather some water, which is what the empty bottle is for. On the prince, you have two locations here. At the bottom location here, there's also a fisher to help that wants you to just bring a crate somewhere else, which is also very easily done. And then once you're done that, you want to grab the observatory quests. There's one observatory like right in the middle over here by the storage, and then there's another one that sends you out to the observatory, which will send you up to the north for these daily forbidden art of Kron as well. And then there's another bag lifting quest at Ankado Harbor, and then if you're kind of like at the end of the day, you can just fish at the harbor there. And the fishing rate's pretty good because it's always abundant, nobody's ever there, so it's just pretty easy money. And it also tags into event times like relic drop rates and whatever. Also, if you're gonna do that, make sure you bring like a fishing boat or whatever and try and level up a totem so you can actually get your ship to move faster over a period of time after a while. Alright, and here we are. We plant this crate here, give it to this guy. That's done. Hendon is all the way back over there. Good god. That's 300 CP EXP. That's actually a lot of CP for just taking a crate over that you can auto path there. There's this guy here who's not in the daily as well. You can pick this up. He wants you to take two of these things over to a nearby NPC. Doing this one's actually pretty quick. So it's basically 75 CP per bag. Gives you energy and strength EXP as well, which is nice. So this is worth doing. This energy is money. And as you walk by, you also notice this guy has a quest here as well, which is for the Rakshan Observatory, which you want to grab because you're going to head out in that direction later on. Drop this here. Figs are in. Grab that. Walk back to this guy. Grab this quest. Tell me if you want stars. Just head back over here. Grab the second one. And then just walk it down again. Okay, drop this here. Very short distance. Not bad at all. Get that EXP. Go south a little bit. Grab that water for those NPCs. And that'll be pretty much it for quite a bit of it. Okay, so stand here. Give me that water. Okay, so just need to gather that water. Alright, that's one objective done. Get out over here. Then you want to thin that water. Okay, once you've thinned it, then you want to cook it. Purified water with star anise. Okay, and then that's done. And then we can hand these in now. We'll go down towards this one first. Just back to where we started. Okay, hand this in. And then there's this animal here. So this is the real prince here. It was flashing blue. See, it's kind of bluish. That's the real one. You can only see that if you have like quest NPCs highlighted in the game options. So that's another 300 CP, I think, or 200. 200 CP. Yeah, that one takes like no time to do at all. Go down here before I go all the way to the north. Curry for Daniel's trade secret there. Bottom. Okay, so there's also this NPC here that wants you to take 3 of these bags over somewhere. I don't do that one because it's generally kind of slow. This one also has a fishing quest as well. The fishing quest is actually pretty easy. It's 200 CP and it's just AFK and you just fish it in this pond. Pretty easily found. So I tend to grab that one and just hold it since I do AFK fish in this area sometimes. Well, you just go eat dinner or something, or lunch or whatever. Or if you're just taking a nap, you're doing nothing else. Easy 200 CP EXP. When you finish like all 14 of this, it amounts to about like maybe 10% of my bar at 300 plus CP, which is already really slow, but 10% for about, I think it's like about 20-30 minutes or so here doing this. And at the same time, you can also wait for your Imperial cooldowns every channel switch while you're doing this route, which is what I do. So while I just like empty one channel and then I switch channels and then continue this route for another 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. So it's worth about like 2 channel switches, which is what I do. And then there's also Arahaza as well every week that I visit for weekly quests. I brought the fishes. That's another 200 CP right there. Very easy. And then we've got As Heaven Wishes. I think, yeah. This is, oh, the NPC's over there. I thought he was closer. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so we hand this one in. There's also this one that's Bring a Recruit. He's just by the armor dealer here. Sometimes I do him, it's because his leash is really slow. He's actually like right at this point right over here. And then you auto-path them around the west entrance there to Givil Tarek, or there's an NPC up here, but he's really slow in running, so it makes the run very long and slow. So I don't always do him. It's almost like as slow as the Camel Rider. It's only because the Camel Rider I also move a cart as well, which makes it a lot quicker in terms of CP gain. So I do both of those things at a time rather than one. Obviously you can probably improve this path yourself if you wish, but this is just what I do for sake of ease, just going from 1 to 1. I'll auto path most of it. And yeah, so we're almost done this whole route here. You just need to hand these in, and this other one here, Daily for a Bountiful Thanksgiving. After you hand this one in at the top here, the Bountiful Thanksgiving is somewhere up here. The one thing about that one is you don't want to auto path. Auto path on that one takes forever, and it'll lead you to the wrong area and make that quest way longer than it should. So I'll show you what's going on with that one in a moment. Just hand this in. It's 300 CP, it's so much. Okay, so we'll go hand this in, and then we'll head to the north. And that'll be pretty much it for this guide and the entire world tour. So this is just the daily route on Valencia. Again, if you're going to do the main story, that's a lot more CP and a lot more rewards, but you do have to make alts repeatedly to get there, and they all have to be like level 55 to level 56 as a minimum requirement to even get started. So it could be kind of time consuming in a sense, but leveling is quite easier if you do it like weekends or whatever. Blast a character up, get power leveled by a friend or a guildie or something. It could be very well worth your while, but I don't have that kind of luxury or benefits, so I just do this instead. So this daily for a bountiful Thanksgiving, and you just take that, and wants you to move this card. Generally you want to take this card that's facing this way, not this one, so you don't have to make a weird awkward turn. And if you notice, the auto path is like freaking around the world. That's not what you want to do. You just make a right turn here, go up these stairs. Don't mind the auto path. The auto path is completely wrong. And then you go up these stairs here. This one's actually really quick too. So you make a sharp turn here. Up these steps as well. I don't know if it can actually go through that small hedge of a terrain there. And there's the quest NPC that finishes it. And this one's hyper quick for 150 CP. Very worth it. Okay, so there you go. Brought some firewood. And that's oh, it's 200. I keep thinking it's 150. Okay, so that's 200 CP again. Very well worth the time to do. And then you head towards your elephant quests here. Just jump down. Oh no! Oh my god. Okay, you probably don't want to swim through here because it's very slow. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so get inside there. Just walk through this little crevice here. So talk with his baby elephant. Talk with these two spraying water around here, the elephant family. Clap your hands. And then deal with this caravan elephant that's all set to go. And that's that quest. So elephants are done. You can hand that in later, but I'm just gonna head out towards the observatory. You can auto path up to about here before it hits the desert. You can't actually auto path to the whole thing itself because the Rakshan observatory is actually in the desert, so it won't work. Once you do that, on your way back, you can go to the observatory. So you run through here, grab that, then head towards the observatory. And then when you're done, the observatory is like right by your storage. You just run up the tower and investigate a telescope for another 200 CP. So everything's like 200 here. Which, in retrospect, if you compare it to like Calpheon kill dailies like the Manchas or the Rudums, those are 200 CP each, but you gotta kill like 100 things or whatever, whereas here you just run around for like a few seconds and you get it and it's done. So which is why in the Calpheon one, I suggested that, like, you know, if you're not leveling an alt or something, I would highly suggest ignoring and skipping those kill quests unless you're doing multiple quests like a storyline or just a vanquishing quest in the area that's a one-time thing per alt. Otherwise, I would not do them daily unless you're just kind of conveniently in the area. So, we shall just take this forward here. Just to the observatory up there. Oh, it's so far. Particularly, I have a tamer here too because you can run faster. Which is better than most. Run faster for like a good full minute. Okay, almost there. Okay, and then there's the observatory here. Just climb up this and just go straight in. Don't have to run all the way around. Okay, so that one's done. And then you just jump off. And then you just go north, kill some lions. If you're gathering lion meat for Valencia meals, that's also worth a lot of money. It has a lot of money involved, or for the King of Jungle Hamburg for critical damage plus, also worth doing. So you just kill some baby Valencian lions. It's terrible, I know, you're gonna kill some lions, some baby lions if anything. Ugh. Just have to kill 3 and then I can stop feeling bad. Okay, that's another one. As you're killing them, just move towards the north as well, because you want to make it to this quest icon over here. Because that's where this Forbidden Art of Kron ends. If you read the quest description, it's also kind of disturbing. Kill baby lions and put its blood on your body. Oh my god. And then after that, put the blood on the cursed cron tree to receive an oracle. Some messed up shit right here. Oh man. Okay, so you want to get to this tree and just inspect this spot here. Trace of cron. There should be another baby lion just down to the south here. That'll finish the quest. And that'll be it for this horrible adventure. There's another pack like just over here. There it is. It's time for a beating. Oh my god, that lag. Okay, so that's it. And then you can just auto path all the way back. Which is the benefit of this area right here, because it's not actually desert. Alright, and then you just walk all the way back. You made it back into the city, just hand this in. Back to that person. Take it all the way back here. And then hand these two in, do the observatory, and that's it for this guide. So I hope this road helped you out. I hope it showed you some things. Hope it got you going. And also, you do want to raise your CP, because raising your CP means you can sell more things to the Imperial traders every day. Also basically more points to allocate into the whole world to connect it however you want. And you probably discover maybe some strategies. Oh, that's 300 CP. To reduce costs of things or materials, eliminate things, certain things every week, gain more things. Once you hit 350 CP, the only way you'll be able to get more is either making more alts, which I don't highly suggest because it's, I don't know, I don't like remaking alts just for the sake of CP, rather than be mules or something for moving goods around. And that's one of the better uses of Valencia in this area. So guys, if this helped you out, and if you enjoyed all this and you want more, subscribe, give my channel a like, help me out a bit. I'll greatly appreciate it. I always do. I've read all your comments. Sometimes I just don't have anything good to say, and I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. So thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, bye bye for now.